Hello, good evening, and welcome to the Edmonds College presentation on 2+2 Pathway to University. What is it and why is it so popular? So I am going to talk about, I'm having a technical difficulty here. I'm not able to change slides. Zepna, I'm sorry, but I'm not able to change slides.
Can you go back to your presentation?
Yeah. It's not allowing me to. I'm at the presentation now.
Now you're in the platform.
Okay.
So can you go back to presentation, the PowerPoint presentation?
Yeah, I'm trying to do that. I'm sorry. I don't want to. Yeah, I think I was there, but now it's not doing it. Oh, how about now?
Okay, perfect.
Got it. I'm so sorry. Hello, everyone. Again, I apologize. Technical difficulties. So we have about an hour today, and I am going to go over several different things, and there is going to be an opportunity for us to have question and answer periods. So today we're going to talk about your options, your choices in the U.S. education system. There are several ways in which students can study in higher education in the U.S., and we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about exactly the 2+2 model and what is 2+2. 2+2 basically means 2 years in the college plus 2 years in the university, and the university will issue you your bachelor's degree. We will also speak upon some specific university transfer examples, meaning when you are in a 2-year college like Edmonds and you're wanting to go to a transfer to a university for your bachelor's degree, let's say Seattle Pacific University, what kind of transfer examples? Meaning, what courses will they accept? Will they provide scholarships? And then we'll speak a little bit or maybe a lot to keys to success. Because many students, although you also have universities in your country, there are just specific things that students need to know how to do in order to be successful. So what kinds of keys or tips are helpful to know to be successful in a college and university setting? And then, of course, we'll go to questions and answers. So, okay. So the U.S. higher education system provides many choices. We are one of the countries that has a lot of universities. We have over 4,000 colleges and universities in every of our 50 states. So there's many different options there. And the nice thing about this is that, one, you have a lot of options, but at the same time, it can be challenging, it can be confusing, it can be overwhelming. So at Edmonds, we have our academic advisors or counselors who assist you in determining what universities you want to go to based on your major, based on your family budget, and based on what state in the United States you'd like to continue your education. So as an example, maybe you come to Washington State to attend Edmonds College, and then you, after 2 years, get your associate degree, and then you transfer to California, to New York, to Hawaii, my hometown. So you have many different options. And so that's one of the nice things about the U.S. education system. Okay. So what is a university in America? I think university is a pretty generic, universal term. And in America, university means it's a public, meaning government, or private, post-secondary institution of education. And most universities will offer a 4-year bachelor degree. In America, our bachelor degree is 4 years, which is undergraduate. As an example, in the UK, it's 3. postgraduate, which is master's or PhD. Then we have the terminology college. That term can sometimes be very confusing. It's a term that we've used for many years to speak to private four-year universities, and that issue bachelor's degrees, some issue master's degree, and typically private four-year colleges in America have much higher tuition and fees than a public four-year university. So that's something that you want to think about. Then we have two-year college, which is like my school, Edmonds, or they're affectionately or typically known as community college. So community college is a two-year program, or year 1 and 2 of your four-year university bachelor's degree. And I'll talk a little bit more about that. Some colleges, like Edmonds, we have four-year bachelor programs. At Edmonds, we only have 3. Most of the students that come to Edmonds are looking for a 2-year associate degree to then transfer to a university for year 3 and 4. And in America, we have over 1,400, mostly public, 2-year colleges. Okay, let's see. So I know this slide, it looks a little crazy, but this is basically the U.S. education system here. So on the bottom, you see high school. In America, our high school is 12 years. Secondary education is 12 years. Students complete high school, and they have 2 choices in terms of their pathway to university. So a student may complete high school and decide, I want to go directly to uni. So they will apply directly to the uni for year 1, 2, 3, and 4. They will then graduate with the bachelor's degree. Or they will decide that they want to start in the community college, which is a 2-year college, again, provides the associate degree. So the community college is year 1 and 2 of the university. That's why we call it 2+2, because it's 2 years, year 1 and 2. You get your associate degree, then you go to university for only 3 and 4, for 2 more years. So it's a 2+2 system. And for international students, students who are not a US citizen but hold a student visa, you can work inside the college or inside the university when you are a student. When you complete 2 years at Edmonds, as an example, in the 2-year college, you get your associate degree. You can then work any place in optional practical training. We call OPT. That means any place outside of the school, any place in the United States. Then after you work up to 1 year, or maybe just 6 months, you can then go to year 3 and 4 at the university, complete your bachelor's degree, and then you can OPT again. Optional practical training. And this is optional practical training for pay. So you will earn a wage. For students who are studying STEM programs, science, technology, engineering, or mathematics, you can OPT for a total of up to 3 years. Okay? Continuing on the pathway, 2+2. So the associate degree, again, which is issued by a 2-year college like Edmonds or community college, is the first 2 years of your bachelor's degree. So what colleges typically provide in the first 2 years are the same subjects that you would take if you were studying directly in the university in year 1 and 2. You would take what we call general education courses. So these are humanities subjects, natural sciences, social sciences, mathematics, quantitative reasoning, and some elective courses. So regardless of the faculty that you want to study in the university, everyone who wants a degree in America must take a general education subjects. And the nice thing about the 2+2 model is If you're not sure what faculty you want to study in university, that's fine. You can start in a 2-year college like Edmonds, and you have up to 1 year to decide what faculty, what major you want to study in the university. Because beginning your year 2, you will have to begin to take courses, prerequisite courses. These are courses to get you into the faculty during that time, so that when you do graduate, if you are in a 2-year school with your associate degree, you will go directly to year 3 and 4. Remember, again, the 2+2 model, 2 years in the college plus 2 years in the university. If you are directly in the university already, starting year 1, you will still need to make those same decisions, because even though you are in the public university or private university from year 1, you will need to apply to your faculty in your university. So it doesn't mean necessarily that you are guaranteed entry into, let's say, School of Engineering. Okay? Okay, next. So again, the 2+2 model, 2 years in the community college plus 2 years in the university will be issued a bachelor's degree by the university of your choice. Okay? So in America, typically 50% of students who complete secondary education in our country go directly to the community college. And I will tell you why. So the benefits of the 2+2 pathway, benefits of starting your higher education in the college and after 2 years going to the university. 1, the intake. So the intake in most colleges are 3 times a year or 4 times a year. Typically in universities in the US, you might have only 1 intake a year, you might have 2, and some universities are beginning to offer 3. And then the English proficiency. English proficiency meaning what level of English do students need to have to attend the university or the college? Those vary. For most universities, you maybe have to have a SAT, which is a universal exam. Maybe you have to have a very high TOEFL of 90, 95. Maybe you need to have an IELTS of 8 or 9. Every school varies, so you really need to check with the school. For the 2-year colleges, you might not need an IELTS or a TOEFL because they offer English as a second language, ESL subjects, or you might need a TOEFL or IELTS or Duolingo or some English proficiency that is much lower. So as an example, at Edmonds, to attend Edmonds, if you have a 54 minimum in your TOEFL IBT, you are eligible to attend our school. And then it's an IELTS of 5.0 with 4.5 in all bands, just as an example. Other schools, especially universities, again, you might have to have a 7, 8, 9 in the, excuse me, in your TOEFL. Another reason why the 2+2 pathway is very attractive for students and also for parents is the tuition and fees are average 50 to 75% lower than what you would pay if you went directly to a university. And I will show you a slide that shows that comparison. The services are free, which is wonderful. We provide academic advising to students, helping you pick the courses that you need for the faculty that you want to go into. We assist with the immigration advising. You know, if you are coming to school on a student visa, typically an F1 visa, we talk to you, we remind you about the regulations, what you need to do to remain in compliance so that you can continue to study in the United States. And we have career and job assistance right on our campus. If you're looking for a part-time job while you are a student studying in the campus, we have an office on campus that can assist you with that. Again, when you are on a student visa in the United States, you can only work inside the college or the university until you graduate with the 2-year associate degree or the bachelor's degree. Another very critical service that we provide free of charge for our students is tutoring. So if you're having a difficult time in any of your subjects, maybe it's math, maybe it's biology, you can get assistance through the tutoring center, free of charge. We do not charge for that. And then last but not least, we offer services for students with disabilities. We provide what we call affordable accommodations. So if you are a student who has a visual impairment or a hearing impairment, we provide services for you in the classroom and outside of the classroom. Again, reasonable accommodations. Another benefit, which is very exciting for many people, with regards to the 2+2 model, is that, again, you do not have to know what you want to major in, what faculty you want to study when you are in America. When you come to a 2-year college, community college, because we prepare you for any major based on the fact that, again, you would be taking the general education subjects. These are subjects you would be taking if you started in year 1 at the university. The names of the subjects may be different, but they're still humanities, natural science, mathematics, etc. Now, typically, many universities in America, and remember, we have over 4,000, so you need to be very clear if you're choosing to go directly to a university after high school. If you need to declare, meaning to pick your major before you attend the university. So many universities will say, what do you want to major in? Engineering, business, hospitality, etc. So you need to declare that on your university application. In Edmonds, in the colleges in America, you do not have to declare a major, meaning you do not have to pick what you want to study in university when you apply to our schools. Because again, we are the first 2 years of the university and we provide the general education subjects. So then at 2-year colleges, we have what we call Associate of Technical Arts or Sciences. These are 2-year programs which allow students to get a degree, an associate degree, a 2-year degree in a technical science or technical arts program, and then you go directly to work. So these are degrees for students who are not interested in transferring to uni. They do not want to get a bachelor's degree, but they want to get education and experience in an industry, in a field, so that they can get a job. So that's also the nice part about being in a college, a 2-year college, is that you can do what we call the university transfer program, meaning the 2 years plus 2 years. You can do an Associate of Technical Arts and Sciences. And you can also do a certificate program, which is maybe just a 9-month, 6-month, or 3-month program. If you do a 9-month program, then you are allowed to work in the optional practical training after you complete that. Okay, another nice thing about 2+2. No more than 30 students in one class in the colleges, in the 2-year colleges. So typically, if you attend a big public university in America or a big private university, everyone will be taking general education subjects when they begin their education. So I will just pick on English, the first level of English. We call it English 101. Everybody has to take that English class. It doesn't matter. In order to get a bachelor's degree in the United States, again, students must take the general education requirements. So there can be, I'm just looking at the time actually, there can be up to 3, 4, 5, 6, 700 students in one class. So that's a difference between starting in a 2-year college versus the university. That same class in our 2-year college You only have up to 30 students maximum, if that many. The other thing is you have the flexibility of studying online, face-to-face, hybrid, which is online plus face-to-face. You can study in the morning, in the afternoons, in the evenings. And then if you start again in the 2+2 model, you can do 1 year, up to 1 year of optional practical training after you complete your 2-year associate degree. Then after you complete your bachelor's degree, you can do 1 to 2 years, depending on your major. Okay. In 2-year colleges, a lot of people have these thoughts that they are not good professors, that they're not educated. That is a myth. That is not true. Our professors hold postgraduate degrees, a master's degree, or a PhD. Many of them have taught in 4-year universities, and they provide individualized support and attention, meaning that you will meet directly with the professor. You will not meet with a teaching assistant, as most likely you will do in the first 2 years of a big university in the United States. The other thing is that we have 2-year colleges in every state in America. Like I said, we have over 1,200. And you can attend, let's say, you can come to my school for 2 years in Washington State. Then for your year 3 and 4 at the university, you can go to New York, you can go to Hawaii, you can go to Colorado, you can go to California. It really is up to you. Again, it will depend on your family budget, the university that you're interested in, and the city that you
Hi, Talia. Can you hear me? Evet arkadaşlar, sanırım Talya'nın internetinde teknik bir sorun oluştu. Kendisi düştü şimdi. Biraz beklemenizi rica edeceğiz. Bu sırada varsa sorularınızı questions bölümünden sorabilirsiniz. Evet, teknik bir aksaklıktan dolayı biraz daha beklemenizi rica ediyoruz. Talya, can you hear me? Evet, Talya tekrardan bağlanıyor arkadaşlar. Biraz daha beklemenizi rica ediyoruz. Sorularınızı lütfen questions bölümünden sormayı unutmayın. Evet arkadaşlar, Talya'nın internetinde teknik bir sorun olduğu için yeniden bağlanmaya çalışıyor. Biraz daha beklemenizi rica edeceğiz. Evet, Talya yeniden bağlanmaya çalışıyor arkadaşlar. Biraz daha beklemenizi rica edeceğiz. Bu sırada varsa sorularınızı questions kısmından sorabilirsiniz.
Hello.
Hi, Talia. Welcome.
Oh, I am so sorry, everyone, for this technical difficulty. I so apologize.
It's all right. If you want, we can start the Q&A session. I can read the questions to you and you can answer if it's all right.
Oh, that would be perfect. I
Okay,
am
then.
happy to do that.
Okay, let's try. So our first question is, hello, Talia. How many credits approximately in 2 years?
I only heard the last part of that, 2 years.
So how many credits do we need to get in 2 years?
Oh, excellent. Typically, you will need 90 credits because to graduate from a university from a credit quarter system is 180 credits. We have two systems in America. We have a a quarter system, which is every 3 months you change subjects, and a semester system, which every 5 months you change subjects. So from Edmonds, you will need 90, or depending on your faculty, maybe 95, but typically 90.
Okay. So our next question is, how about total tuition fees for a year at Edmonds College?
Basically, the tuition is, oh, look at that. Now I have a connection, I believe. The tuition, including housing costs and compulsory insurance and books and supplies, is about 21,000 US. And you are not required to pay all of that up front.
Okay, our next question is high school GPA important for application?
Oh, good question. I actually had that on my slide. For Edmonds and for majority of the 2-year colleges, the answer is no. But I encourage you, if you are looking to attend a 2-year college in New York or another state, please check directly with that state and that school, because some places might require it, but I've not heard of a place, and we have over 1,200, 1,400. But at Edmonds, we do not require it. We believe that once you come to our college, you are starting from that point forward, regardless of how you performed in high school.
And our next question is, can we transfer all the credits that we took at Edmonds?
You can transfer all of the credits that are college level credits and credits that is required for your faculty and that will be accepted as elective credits at the university. So the most important thing is, regardless of if you attend Edmonds or any other school, please work with the academic advisor, because every university has different requirements. And so even though, let's say you are a mechanical engineering major, you want to study mechanical engineering at the uni, and you apply to University of Washington and Colorado State and I don't know, University of California, Berkeley. They may have all different entry requirements. So the most important thing is working with the academic advisor at the school you are attending to ensure you don't waste your time and money.
Thank you for your answer. Our next question is, do you have specific partner universities, or can we transfer credits to any university?
Yes and yes. So we do have partners, and we have partners who like to, at universities who want to create agreements with us so that it's very clear if a student comes to Edmonds, completes the associate degree, they can transfer to that particular university, guaranteed admissions, plus scholarship, etc. So all of our partnership agreements are different. And in reality, we do not need a partnership agreement for you to transfer to a university because of the way the 2+2 system works. So again, we are the first 2 years of uni, then you attend year 3 and 4 at the university. So again, yes and yes.
Perfect. And also Necati is saying that he knows your community college in the US, and it is one of the well-known community colleges. And he believes that Turkish students will enjoy studying at your college and asks your email. So could you please share your email and I can put the chat?
Yes. Thank you very much for those kind words. And I have to believe you as well. I agree. I think we have a phenomenal premier college at Edmonds. And so thank you very much. And we have been very, very lucky to host wonderful Turkish students over many, many years. So my email is thalia.saplad@edmonds.edu.
Okay, so I put it on the chat box, and we have another question from Melih, and he is asking, are international students allowed to work while studying in Edmonds?
Yes, you are allowed to work, but only inside the school, meaning you cannot work outside in the Starbucks or the restaurant or shopping mall. You are only allowed to work on campus. And as an example, in my office, we often have 18 to 20 students working, and students work actually all over the campus. So the answer is yes. And right now, the typical starting wage for a student worker, it was very different when I went to uni, is approximately $14 per hour. So students make a very good wage when they are working on campus.
Okay, thank you for your answers. I think we covered all of the questions.
Okay. Again, I am so sorry for the technical difficulties. I appreciate your patience. And please don't hesitate to contact me if you have any questions. I will definitely follow up with you, and I'm willing to arrange one-on-one time to meet as well. So, Zepa, thank you. You and your colleagues have been extremely helpful, and for putting on this event. And hope. Hello?
Yes, thank you very much for your great presentation, Talia. We also believe it was a really informative webinar for the attendees. And I think we can end this session here. So once again, thank you. And it was a pleasure to have you in IEFT Talks. Evet arkadaşlar, teşekkür ederiz katıldığınız için. Umarım sizin açınızdan da güzel ve faydalı bir webinar olmuştur. Yarınki webinarlarımızda görüşmek üzere. Kendinize iyi bakın.